almost knocked the whole table over. Why don't I? Let's scoot up ourselves now. Libra, how are you? This is your November general love and career reading. So as you can see, besides the setup that is a tad different, a lot of different, I decided to do the spread before I started recording so I can cut out all that extra time that it spends me shuffling and yada yada yada, just a lot of rambling about stuff that y'all don't care about. And this just makes a 30-minute reading a 12-minute reading, and that's what we want. So to kick things off with November overall, you begin this off with, I'm going to say what the 4 cards was. You have the overall energy of the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and then the 9 of Pentacles. Now, a little quick view of what each card is. The Hierophant represents Taurus, so it could be some Libras out there dealing with Taurus, but regardless, it represents somebody who is sticking to structure, sticking to the set rules and regulations, the way things have always been. That's how they're going to always be, and you're deciding to get into the energy of following those rules. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody coming in with an offer. And to me, Pentacles represents prosperity. So this offer in the month of November is going to be a very prosperous one. It's going to be something that you should probably invest your time and energy to. It can also be somebody asking you to invest your money into something else. But with you ending with this 9 of Pentacles energy, I do think that any investments that you do make in the money sense this month will be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that SBA loan though. But any investments that you're thinking about doing that you might have been like a little iffy about, you kind of don't want to risk it. If you do risk it, I do see it ending out pretty well, working in your favor, because I see you being in a very abundant, prosperous energy, very not worried about your finances. Like your money comes in, it might go as fast as it comes, but it's always like currently moving through. As long as it stays moving and flowing in and out, that's all that really matters. And then the Queen of Swords represents an air sign. Could be yourself, Aquarius, Gemini, but really represents a woman who is very, very clear about how she wants something done. Her words could come off a little like, I don't know how to say it. How could I say it? She can cut you with her words. She could be very harsh, not really considering somebody's emotions, but at the same time, she's being honest. So delivery might be a little bad for you Libras, or maybe somebody might be communicating with you a little harshly, but it's just coming from a place of truth. However you feel about that. I'm not going to say it's coming from a place of love, but it is coming from a place of truth. They're telling you the truth. They're telling you kind of harshly. It's coming at you very clear and direct. There's no way to misunderstand it. Now, the Hierophant being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles really just makes me feel like this energy of the Hierophant is going to come into play once you receive this opportunity. I think it's more so somebody wanting to invest in you, more so you invest in them. When you get in this mindset of being the Hierophant and this Knight of Pentacles energy comes in, because you attract that in, it's going to be, since you're attracting it in, make sure that you're attracting it in during a time that you're prepared to carry all of this, whether it be something that's going to be very strenuous, something that requires a lot of time and attention, or it might just be something that it might be a side hustle, but you got to be able to add the side hustle to your other load without it overloading you. I do feel like there is going to be a woman who's going to help you out in this month, or this is you embodying this energy. Once you get this Hierophant, this Knight of Pentacles energy, you might get to feeling yourself a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to get to telling people like, look, things ain't the way they used to be. They finna be like this now. You might have had a problem with people asking you for money a lot, Libra, and now you're finna be in a place like, I'm not finna be giving out no money, so don't ask me because Libra not sharing. Don't ask Libra for no money because they're not trying to give it to you. And they don't got to. It's their money down, right? Now, going into your career, you showed up in your own reading with the Justice card. Kind of to me, what it does represent in your reading now is there's a need for balance, whether that be a balance between how much sleep you get before you go to work, whether it be a balance with are you working as much as you're getting paid for? Are you working enough to get paid what you want? Or even so, being able to balance work and life in general. Are you doing a good job of that? I kind of want to say yes with the way the rest of the cards are coming out. I want to say just a tad bit that I don't know. Obviously, for Libra, where you work at, you must love it because you got the Ace of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups. It's being clarified by the Star card, and it ends with the Ace of Wands. So, oh my God, I just wiped my eyebrows so hard, and you can tell that I did like they're on my fingers. glad I'm far away from the camera. Just wiped my eyebrows. Lord have mercy. Now, yeah, Libra, I feel like in a career standpoint, it's pretty icing and cake and everything, because you got this Justice card. I feel like, I don't know what it was. You got this Justice card, so it gives me the energy that there is balance going on with your workload and how much energy you're putting in. I feel like things are being fair to you. Maybe there's a need for fairness at work, but with the Ace of Cups following it, with the Ten of Cups, it just seems like you're very happy about what you do. Maybe maybe Libra is working on their own thing, and you're very passionate and you're putting a lot of your energy behind it because of how much you love it. You end with the Ace of Wands, which is like one of the best omens to get in a career standpoint, because the Wands represents success in careers. Whatever you're thinking about doing, Libra, whatever thing makes you happy that you know you can make money and benefit from, prosper on, do it, because November's the month to get it started for you. 2020, at the end of this year, come on, this is the year to get it in now, to start something off for next year. But really, there's nothing wrong with your career. This is the right move to make. You just need to make it. I think that's what the Star card is really there for, to show like you taking action. I think you need to take some action. I think you've been sitting here just wishing on this whole thing, and you've been feeding it with your, like, you've been manifesting it. You've been feeding it with your affirmations. You've been feeding it with all these things, but now it's time to just like take that step and jump into it. For love, you have the World card being clarified by the High Priestess, followed by the Temperance being clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands being clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Three of Pentacles. What does all that mean? Well, the World card being clarified by the High Priestess is one, Libra, I feel like, because I don't see a lot going on in the sense that Libra is dealing with the person right now. I see, I don't know, Libra, I feel like, if anything, especially with this energy that you came out of with your career, for the Libras that are like thinking about starting their own business and getting things off the ground, you're really focused on yourself. You're being in tune with yourself. I think relationships take a lot out of you, because it's followed by the Temperance card being clarified by the Nine of Swords, and it's like it's hard for you to maintain balance. You're a Libra. Libras can be very indecisive in a lot of things. I feel like something romantically was just so much for you to deal with that you couldn't balance it with the rest of your life. Like, it was starting to affect your career, it was starting to affect you, your health, or something in some way, shape, or form, but it wasn't working for you. It was affecting your money, it was affecting your rest. You couldn't sleep, you wasn't getting enough sleep because you're trying to provide for a person, feed to a relationship, but also feed to yourself in a food sense, health sense, and then feed yourself your pockets at work. It was just too much for you. And once somebody comes to you with this job opportunity, or this, maybe somebody going to invest in you so that you can create your own business, you're going to be, you need to get a little organized. I will say that, since you're coming out of this energy of being done with somebody. I feel like Libra was dealing with the person and now they're completely done with them. You need to reorganize your life, reorganize all the things that you're trying to work on, because you don't want disorganization to interrupt anything that is actually going to work for you. Somebody's going to come in and give you this message about something that's going to benefit you, and just not take your mind off of the past relationship so that you can, like, as a coping thing. It's just, this is going to be so happy and beautiful. It's almost healing to a certain degree to involve yourself in your career so much. You're not going to be done with nobody. You just how you feel. And then even at the end of the month, you have the Three of Pentacles energy. So for me, Libra not focused on love this month. Libra not really dealing with nobody. Libra was dealing with somebody, but it was taking too much energy from them. It was taking too much from them. They had them headaches, anxiety, just worrying and stressing over nonsense. And you're going to move more into this Three of Pentacles energy, mastery, working on your skills and craftsmanship, and also probably working towards this more High Priestess energy, being more just in touch and in tune with yourself. But which is all really, and at the end of the day, it's beautiful, because it ain't like, it's not like you're throwing love away, but love is on the back burner for you to a certain degree in the month of November, at least. Things can change in December. You never know who might walk into your life at the end of this month. But as of right now, that past relationship that you were dealing with, it had you in such a different type of headspace that now that you're not really trying to think about nothing else, honestly. What signs did I see? I see Libras were dealing with other Libras. I feel like some Libras were dealing with Taurus. Some Libras were dealing with, those were the big Arcana cards. I will say that there's quite a few Pentacles. Oh, Sagittarius popped up, so there could be some Libras dealing with Sagittarius. There could be some Libras dealing with an Aquarius and a Pisces. I see those. Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius. Nothing too much else but those. Oh, did I say Pisces again? Because I meant Pisces again if I didn't say it. Let me give y'all wisdom house of the night oracle, like I'm cleaning up this board, like I gave y'all wisdom oracle message. I apologize, Libra. Meditation. That's your card. Get in touch with that star player. You better sit down and talk to your guides. Let them guide you. How they gonna tell you where to go if you don't ask them now? They're just supposed to be throwing messages at you that you're not even sure you need. Why y'all telling me this? Be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy as the life force inherent in all things sings a gentle song to you, sweet baby. In the darkest, inky black night, I, Nyx, make my magic and weave it into the world. This is a time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed within the time when the time is right. Now's the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you stay quiet. Be still and know that I, Nyx of Goddess of Night, am always with you as you discover your magic in silence. Interesting. Well, I really hope that resonated for you, Libras. Yeah, Libra men that's dealing with that girl that ain't nothing for you, or the other way around. Leave them dudes alone. Come on now. Get in touch with your star player so somebody can tell you, I'm telling you, them guys will start blessing you out of the blue. Be like, all right, you can do this job. We're going to do this. We'll make you some money doing this. Don't you like doing this? Don't you like doing that? We're going to make money off of it. Before you know it, you're not even going to remember old person's name now, is you? That's a stretch. But we're not going to care about their name. But that's it for the November read. I will see y'all in December. And whatever sign gets the most views by the end of the month is the signs that I will do first in December. And that's about it.